How did Master P build his empire? I will be diving into the music, entrepreneurship, and investment ventures made by him to build it. Master P is one of the most requested people to cover on this channel. I have briefly talked about some investments by him sprinkled across my channel.
The story of Master P is not just about music or money. It is about a man who grew up in poverty in New Orleans, turned a $10,000 inheritance into a multi-million-dollar empire, and then used that empire to build a lifestyle filled with luxury, family, and vision. Early life and drive to succeed. Percy Robert Miller was born on April 29, 1970, in New Orleans, Louisiana. Growing up in a large family, life wasn't easy. He was surrounded by the realities of poverty, but he always had ambition. Sports was his first ticket out. He attended the University of Houston on a basketball scholarship, but he didn't stay long. Instead, he chose to follow his true passion, music. This decision set him on a path that would change his life forever. In the early 1990s, he founded No Limit Records, which quickly became a powerhouse in Southern hip-hop. The label brought a new sound, a new energy, and a business model that turned rappers into entrepreneurs. Albums like Ice Cream Man, 1996, Ghetto D, 1997, and MP Da Last Dawn, 1998, sold millions, proving Master P was more than just another rapper. He was a businessman who knew how to scale success. Building the No Limit Empire. Master P's genius lay not only in music, but also in how he used music to fuel bigger dreams. No Limit Records wasn't just about hit singles, it was about building an empire. He released music at an incredible pace, signed artists like Snoop Dogg, Mystical, C Murder, and Silk the Shocker, and kept full ownership of his label. This model gave him something few artists had in the 1990s: control. That control allowed him to turn his brand into a fortune. By the late 1990s, Master P had become one of the wealthiest names in hip-hop. Net worth and financial success. As of 2025, Master P's estimated net worth is around $200 million. This wealth did not come from one stream alone. It was the result of years of diversifying music, business ventures, acting, food products, and above all, real estate. While he earned millions from record sales and tours, it was his vision to invest in property and companies that set him apart. Master P's Louisiana Mansion. In 1997, Master P made a bold move. He relocated No Limit Records to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and purchased multiple homes in the exclusive country club of Louisiana. He bought 5 houses outright in cash, including a mansion worth $12.5 million. The mansion was expansive, with multiple bedrooms, a home theater, a swimming pool, a gym, and large living areas designed for both relaxation and entertainment. It even included a private recording studio, allowing him to keep his business close to home. The estate became not just his personal residence, but also a hub for his No Limit crew. He brought along his family and artists, including his brothers C Murder and Silk the Shocker, and collaborators like Snoop Dogg and Mystical. But what happened next was more than just luxury living. It was the creation of what some called the No Limit Compound. The No Limit Compound. According to a 1998 New York Times report, Master P was working on building an entire compound in Louisiana. This hub was designed to fuel his empire and included plans for a $5 million state-of-the-art recording studio, dormitories for artists, a gym, a fleet of 15 Hummers, a pool with a sun deck. It was ambitious and unlike anything hip-hop had seen before. He wasn't just renting studios or offices, he was building an empire from the ground up. Community backlash and legal issues. However, Master P's presence in the Country Club of Louisiana wasn't welcomed by everyone. He was reportedly the first black person to own property in the community, and his arrival sparked backlash. Some residents filed lawsuits against him over unpaid dues, while others criticized his large gatherings and bold expansion plans. Despite the pushback, Master P stood firm. He had moved to the area not just for himself, but to bring his family and artists out of dangerous neighborhoods in New Orleans. His goal was safety, stability, and growth. Yet over time, the legal disputes and financial pressures from his Louisiana businesses made him reconsider. Eventually, the Baton Rouge mansion and other properties were sold. In 2020, In Register magazine reported on a couple who had bought and renovated one of Master P's former homes in the community, giving new life to a house that once represented the peak of his empire. The Baton Rouge mansion wasn't his only property. Master P also owned a $3.5 million mansion in New Orleans, further showing his love for his home state. Beyond personal residences, he invested in commercial real estate, franchise businesses, and other properties across the United States. Features of his homes. What makes Master P's homes stand out are the features that mix business and pleasure. His mansions often included home theaters, gourmet kitchens, sports facilities, pools, and large backyards. More importantly, he made sure his properties could also serve his work. Recording studios inside his homes allowed him to continue making music without leaving his estate. This blend of comfort and productivity reflected the way he lived, always hustling, always creating, always building. Business ventures beyond music. While real estate was key, Master P never stopped expanding his empire. He launched Rap Snacks, a snack brand that became a staple in hip-hop culture. He ventured into film and TV, producing and starring in projects that connected with audiences. With No Limit Sports, he managed athletes and tapped into the lucrative world of sports. This versatility kept him relevant across industries and ensured that his wealth didn't depend on just one market. His strategy has been studied as a model for artists looking to turn short-term fame into long-term fortune. Personal life and family. Behind the empire and the music, Master P's story is also deeply tied to family. Percy Miller was married to Sonia C. Miller for over 2 decades, and together they had 7 children, including the well-known rapper and actor Romeo Miller. Even after their separation in 2010 and eventual legal split in 2022, family remained central to his life. Master P also stepped in to raise his nephew after his brother was tragically killed in 1990, showing how seriously he takes his role as a father and mentor. His family has seen both triumphs and heartbreaks. In May 2022, Master P's daughter, Titiana Miller, passed away at the age of 29. He spoke publicly about the pain of her loss while encouraging others to seek help with mental health and addiction issues. These personal challenges remind fans that even someone as successful as Master P has endured very real struggles. Faith and community giving. Master P has also been deeply involved in philanthropy. His efforts in education, youth development, and community upliftment reflect his belief in giving back. Despite the setbacks and challenges, he continues to use his platform to inspire others to dream big and work hard. His Catholic upbringing shaped much of his outlook. In 1999, he donated $500,000 to the Catholic elementary school he attended and to 2 nearby churches. His faith has often guided his philanthropic choices. He founded the P. Miller Youth Centers and the P. Miller Food Foundation for the homeless, focusing on giving young people opportunities and helping those in need. He's also been honored for his service. In 2005, Memphis Mayor Willie W. Harrington Jr. gave him the key to the city. In 2010, he and Romeo received a certificate of special recognition from Congresswoman Maxine Waters for their community work. Legacy and influence. Master P's grind has left a lasting mark on hip-hop. Artists like 2 Chainz credit him with shaping the sound and spirit of the South. In 2013, he became the first hip-hop artist inducted into the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. Later, in 2021, he received an honorary doctorate from Lincoln University, cementing his influence not only in music, but in education and business as well. Master P's journey isn't just about wealth, it's about influence. He paved the way for Southern hip-hop, created opportunities for countless artists, and inspired future moguls like Jay-Z and Birdman to think beyond music. Master P's Louisiana mansion tells only part of the story. Yes, it was a symbol of wealth, success, and ambition, but it was also a place of family, strategy, and vision. His legacy is more than records sold. It's about breaking barriers, showing independence, and proving that with hustle and never giving up, an artist can build an empire that lasts. The journey from New Orleans poverty to multi-million-dollar mansions is not just inspiring, it is proof that with vision and persistence, anything is possible. What do you think about Master P's story? Do you see him as more of a music icon or a business mogul? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.